All right, we are back. It's Dropping the Gloves. John Bork alongside Flyers Insider on CSNPhilly.com, Tim Panaccio. We are talking trade rumors, which is certainly a hot button topic this time of the season. Tim, obviously, when it comes to the Flyers and Paul Holmgren, there is always rumors circling overhead. So what do you think in terms of what you expect to get done on the Flyers side of things, and secondly, in reality, what will get done?
You know, John, a month ago I would have said that the Flyers were going to try for a major deal at the deadline to upgrade their defense, but settle for something a lot less just to keep their salary cap in structure, not to upset the team. But I've changed my mind on the basis of Lauren Pronger's dynamic interview on CSN with Lisa Hillary, in which she paints a picture of a guy who, to me, I think his career is over, much like Ian LaPerriere and Keith Primo. You said to yourself...
Whoa, I'm going to stop you for a second. I'm going to
stop
you for 2 seconds.
And I think that factors in.
Okay, it may factor in long term, but if he's already been ruled out for the season, why all of a sudden is there this this strong desire to get something done before the deadline?
Because I think that you may have a situation this year where if a Ryan Suter or Shea Weber's available, it'll be the one time. This will be this season, right now. If he's going to be available, now the Flyers look at it and say, all right, we don't think Pronger's ever going to come back again. We're going to lose that salary. He's not going to be here. Now we're going to make the bold move and go after that player. I didn't think they would do that if there was a chance that he's going to come back. I don't think that's going to happen now. So I think that changes the Flyers' thinking. I've talked to some other people who believe that that's exactly what they're going to do.
Okay, I disagree with that. I disagree on the sense. Now, do I think that they're going to shoot for the moon when it comes to replacing a Chris Pronger? Yes, but it'll come in the offseason, all right? First off, you go back and you look at Paul Holmgren's history. Whenever, prior to the deadline, has he negotiated a major deal where he has given up pieces in order to get something done? And I'll answer that for you. The answer is never.
But he has negotiated.
I will say this.
Nashville, remember?
Yes.
He rebuilt the team through Nashville.
And I will say,
and we're talking about 2 Nashville players.
And I will say, if there's any deal that has an actual percentage or some legitimacy of getting done, it would be acquiring Ryan Suter, because I believe the Predators and David Poile want draft picks as the heavy compensation. You know, and Paul Holmgren, you see the play of the rookies, he can do that. He has a luxury with the draft picks where he doesn't need it to look long-term like a lot of other teams do. He can give up a couple of first rounds and a second, whatever he wants to give up in order to acquire Ryan Suter, and then really work hard on securing a long-term deal for him. But
you like the draft picks. Isn't this funny? Because a GM said the other day that because of how good the Flyers did.
Do I like the draft picks?
No, you like the draft picks.
I think David Poile likes the draft picks.
But here's the thing. A GM said to me the other day that there's a feeling now in the league, you know how things go back and forth, that because of the success the Flyers had in the Mike Richards deal, getting 2 players who can play right now and have played well for them.
Draft picks are now much more sought out.
Well,
right?
No. Whereas Simmons and Shen are playing for the Flyers and having an impact, these GMs think that, well, maybe we ought to go for players that can play right now, as opposed to the draft picks.
Look at the rookies. Look at Sean Couturier. Look at Matt Reed. If you do your due diligence,
well, and it's different.
You know, look at Landeskog in Florida. Look at what Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is doing. Obviously, he's a #1 overall pick, but you can go down the list. There's 18 and 19-year-olds having an impact right away, and if you already have a core and a nucleus in place, unfortunately, offensively, Nashville doesn't have that luxury. They need several other pieces. However, if you look at David Poile's track record, he's very good when it comes to drafting. He's got a good scouts in place. He maximizes his use in terms of getting quality in the draft. In terms of Shea Weber, he's a restricted free agent. He's their captain. I think they're going to find a way to secure him. I mean, guys like him don't come around every 15, 20 years. So Shea Weber to me I wouldn't really consume myself with him because the Predators really have ownership in him. Being Ryan Suter and an unrestricted free agent, I think that may be the avenue to go.
Yep.
So,
well, we'll see. We both agree that it's probably going to try for that.
If that's not the case, I hear Tim Gleason, which is fine. I'm not too excited
what they've got
about
right now
him.
is pretty good, and now they've got Gustafsson playing again, and we both said we thought it was important to get Eric Gustafson back in the lineup, get Andre Celia out of the lineup.
And he's looked in a few games since he's been back. He's looked pretty good out there for the Flyers. All right, for Tim Panaccio, I'm John Bork. This has been Dropping the Gloves. A reminder, see your authorized Dodge dealer and experience a world of performance design and fuel efficiency, or you can go to Dodge.com and check out their powerful lineup.